Hey everyone, today's it is about when you get threatened to either leave them or they get hurt. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. You had always treasured the love you shared with Bakugou and Kirishima. The three of you were inseparable, having overcome numerous obstacles to be together. But one day, a sinister figure from your past resurfaced, threatening to destroy the happiness you had built. As you walked home from your hero agency, thoughts of the looming danger weighed heavily on your mind. You had received a chilling message, a threat against Bakugou and Kirishima's safety. The Prorator had made it clear that they knew the depth of your feelings for them and planned to exploit it. Fear gripped your heart as you entered your shared apartment. Bakugou and Kirishima were waiting for you, smiling as always, but you couldn't let them know what was happening. You had to protect them at all costs. Bakugou, Kirishima, we need to talk. He began, trying to hide the tremor in your voice. You took a deep breath. Their smiles faltered, and they exchanged a concerned glance before Kirishima spoke up. Sure, what's on your mind? Steadying yourself, you muttered out. I've been thinking a lot lately, and I think it's best if we break up. The room fell silent, and you could feel your heart shattering into a million pieces. Bakugo's eyes narrowed, his hands clenched into fists. What the hell are you talking about? He growled, his voice laced with anger and hurt. Kirishima looked equally devastated, his eyes filled with confusion. Is this some kind of joke? He asked, his voice trembling. I wish it were, you replied, your voice barely but a whisper. I just don't think this relationship is working anymore. Lies spilled from your lips, each word piercing through your soul, but you had to convince them that you were no longer in love with them, to protect them from the danger that lurked in the shadows. Bakugou's face contracted with pain and anger. No, you're wrong. We love you, and we're not just going to give up on this. Yeah, we're together, remember? Kirishima added, his voice desperate. Tears welled up in your eyes, but you fought them back, knowing that showing weakness now would only put them in greater danger. I'm sorry, you said, forcing yourself to look away from their pleading gaze. It's over. With a heavy heart, you turned and walked away, leaving Bakugou and Kirishima behind, shattered and confused. As you stepped out of the apartment, the pain in your chest intensified. The love you had pretended to abandon was the same love that had given you strength and purpose. Days turned into weeks, and the distance between you and your partners grew. You could see the pain etched on their faces every time you crossed paths at the agency. But you had to stay strong, no matter how much it hurt. One evening, as you sat alone in your apartment, the weight of the lies and the fear became unbearable. You missed Bakugo and Kirishima terribly, and the emptiness in your heart was unbearable. But you knew you had to keep them safe, no matter what the cost was. As you were regretting your choices, there was a knock on the door. When you opened it, you were surprised to see Bakugo and Kirishima standing there, their expressions a mix of sadness and determination. We need to talk, Bakugou said, his voice softer than you had heard in weeks. Kirishima stepped forward, his eyes bleeding. We can't do this anymore. We miss you. Tears streamed down your cheeks as you looked into their eyes, feeling the walls you had built around your heart beginning to crumble. But I don't love you anymore. You lied, your voice breaking. Bakugou's eyes narrowed, his voice filled with raw emotion. Don't lie to us. We know you're scared. But we can face whatever comes our way together. Kirishima stepped closer, his hand reaching out to touch your cheek. We're not going anywhere, no matter what you say. We love you, and we won't let you push us away. The pain in their eyes mirrored the pain. The love that had once found you together now seemed to be tearing you apart. But you had to protect them, even if it meant sacrificing your own happiness. I'm sorry, you whispered, stepping back and closing the door between you. One fateful night, as you were patrolling the city, you stumbled upon a dangerous situation. A villain had taken hostage, and the situation was dire. Despite the risks, you couldn't stand by, knowing you had the power to save lives. You fought bravely, using every ounce of strength you had to protect the innocent. But as you faced the villain alone, your heart ached for the two people you loved, the ones you had to push away to keep safe. In the heat of the battle, you found yourself surrounded and overwhelmed. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, a familiar explosion echoed through the air, and Bakugou charged in. Get out of here, he yelled, his voice commanding as he fought alongside with you. Moments later, Kirishima joined the fight. We're not letting you face this alone. So, together, the three of you fought, a bond forged not just for love, but from the battles you had faced together. Bakugou's eyes softened as the fight settled. He looked at you, his hand reaching for yours. We're not going to pretend anymore, he said, his voice filled with vulnerability and strength. Kirishima nodded, a determined smile on his face. We can face anything together. We love you, and we won't let you push us away. Tears streamed down your cheeks as you finally let go of the fear and the lies. I love you both too. You confessed, your heart finally free. In that moment, the walls that had separated you from them crumbled, and you embraced each other with a newfound understanding and a love that was stronger than ever before. You had faced your fears and found solace in each other's arms once again. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.